Hello, friends, and welcome back to a recap of Only Friends, episode 8.
Yay! Oh, craziness. Crazy shit.
Yeah.
Jesus! And oh my god, do I have some promo vibes for you? Especially a very specific one. So,
Good.
there are 3, and like 2 of them are just like normal ass vibes that just very whatever. But one of them is very okay!
Oh, fun.
Damn, this episode.
Yeah, this was an episode. I actually like this episode, not gonna lie.
I like this episode, yeah, because I like Halloween things as well. So the fact that everyone was dressed up made it like gave it an extra layer of fun because I get to go, ooh, who are you dressed as?
Yeah, I liked it because I feel like it was a very character-y episode. Like, I feel like we got a lot more insight on a lot of the characters.
We did for sure.
Which was real fun.
Oh yeah, always fun.
Yeah.
Especially with characters as damaged as these ones.
Yeah, always fun to learn a little bit more.
Always fun.
So we got a few voice messages from Abby Caceres that I'll be playing out. Some of them are random, but I didn't know where to throw these in, so I'll throw them in now. Okay. This one is random comment. Sorry to bring it up.
Now, I want to mention something that you will hate, but my friends really, totally out of subject. I'm so sorry for that. My friends love Hiaji and Jin Jiao. I forgot their names. So yes, they love them so much, and they got so angry when I said how much I hate them. And now I'm being forced to watch Naughty Babe because they are telling me that Hiaji's behavior is being explained or something, that he's it's kind of a redemption arc or something, and I'm not sure if I should believe that, but I'm gonna watch it and then see if that does happen, which I don't believe it. I cannot believe that he would have a redemption arc. So yes, I'm gonna prove them wrong, or maybe I'm gonna be a fool.
Aichi had the audacity to, when I opened it today, to be like, here's something new for you, Naughty Babe. And I was like, you obviously have never met me. Also, I thought I dodged the and then I turned on Aichi to watch Why Are You?
Yeah.
And who shows up? To be fair, I love the actors, but it's just the characters. So when I saw it, I was like, what the fuck are you doing? So, oh my god, it was so funny. But no, we're only watching, I'm only watching the release as impaired.
Yeah.
Because I want to make fun of it. Like, I know sometimes like people are like, why would you do that? It's so much more energy to hate than to love, and why would you hate this if you could just have fun with it? Why would you hate watch something? I'm like, because it's fun.
Yeah.
It can be fun. I didn't do a hate watch of Riverdale on my channel a while back when I put it up for a vote, and everyone was like, don't do that, I love it. Like that's so mean. And I was like, I should have fucking done it, because honestly, it's fun to hate watch stuff sometimes, because then you get to yell at the screen going, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Why are you making these decisions?
So fun fact, I recently started listening to the Q episodes of our podcast at work. And so I can kind of go back to the whole Yi hatred thing for me. And I never liked him.
Never. Not once. I remember. The second you saw him, you were like, no.
Yeah, episode 1 was kind of like, not a fan, not really into it right now, I'll see where it goes. Episode 2, I was disgusted and done with him. Yeah. Like, I was like, the end. And it has not changed.
You had to survive so many more episodes after, like, episode 2 of being done with him, and you had to survive so much longer.
I did. It was rough.
Goddamn.
But yeah, good luck, Abby. Yeah, let us know what Naughty Babe is. We might watch it one day when we get wasted, because that's the only way I will be able to watch it.
We'll do like a little reaction where we're just like drinking. We'll like drink beforehand, and then we'll do it. Like, we'll sit down and then we'll drink more while we're watching for the aesthetic.
We should probably be sober at the beginning, because that way if we start drinking and then we start watching and we drink more because of this, that might be bad.
We won't remember.
We won't remember.
Be like, what happened again?
No, but that'll be fun. That'll be fun one day.
That'll be fun. We should do the entire series in one go or something like that while drinking. Just like an all-nighter where we just watch
Yeah.
or like a two-nighter or something like that where we split half and half.
Yeah,
for
I was gonna
each
say
night.
either one night or like a weekend or something where we do like
Yeah.
6 episodes one day, then 7 to 12, and yeah, we'll figure it out
Yes.
one day. So here's another really off subject thing Abby wanted to add.
Once again, this subject is so out of subject, and I apologize again. But I have to ask you because I don't remember if you talked about it or not, and the thought is going around in my mind, and I am going crazy, and I wanted that to be clarified in my mind for my sanity. I don't remember if you were told or if you talked about how there's this kind of theory in Kieta Hatsukoi, and I know it's really far, but in Kieta Hatsukoi about how Aoki is basically Adachi and Kurosawa's child because he's so anxious like Adachi, but he's also so good and so whipped for Ida in like Kurosawa. So I don't know if you already mentioned this or no or not, but it's an interesting theory, and I barely remember about it.
So you look very confused. You have no idea who they are.
I have no idea who they are.
You have no idea. You're not supposed to. It's from Cherry Magic.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen Cherry Magic.
Yeah, because during that you were like, who? And you were trying to think back who it was. I'm like,
Who?
no, don't worry. I have never heard that theory that Adachi is, or that Aoki is Adachi and Kurosawa's child. From what I remember of Cherry Magic, I can kind of see it. I can kind of, mainly in Adachi, I can really see it. They're definitely related in some way, I feel like, but I never heard that theory till now. So, interesting. We got another voice message saying only friends. Comment.
Now on to something finally in the subject. I don't know what the heck to say about Top because I also chose to defend him, and I mean I know he's doing a lot of wrong things, but I just have this feeling that there's something more. I have a feeling like maybe he's just so used to always being attacked that his response is always to be defensive, or I don't know. So I don't know. I just have this feeling that there's something more with Top, and there's definitely something more with Mew. I know that. And now you also got me thinking about if whether Ray and Mew actually did sleep together or not, because it was really suspicious. But also, I'm also living for this bitch Mew era. Villain Mew is my favorite thing ever.
I have to say, after this episode, I don't think that Mew and Ray ever did anything.
I agree. I was gonna say I think Mew and Ray. This is the start of their relationship.
This is
really.
the start of whatever the fuck is going on.
Yeah, I don't think there was ever
whatever this is
before.
Yeah, I don't think there were ever anything, and I do agree there must be something more with like Top and like. I think there's some like deep-seated need down in him where like he slept with them out of like just not because he wanted to, but because like it just felt like the thing to do at the time, and also Boston's very manipulative.
Mhm.
So I do see that it's not as much Top's fault as it is Boston.
Yeah.
And I'm coming a bit more around to Top, but also Mew's having such a hard time with fucking Top and not really wanting to be around him. I'm like, I kind of don't want them to get back together.
This episode, we'll talk more about it later, but this episode I have a lot to say on the Top Mew thing in this episode.
Okay, cool.
I
think I've written some down.
I'll save it because I have really thoughts about it.
You really thoughts?
Yeah, I have really thoughts.
Really thoughts.
Really thoughts. The next one is I agree with Billy. Sand is not a saint.
But yes, one thing I am definitely sure is Boston is irredeemable. Like, I don't think there's something that can be turned around of how horrible he was behaving. So yes, I'm definitely not Team Boston. I don't think anyone. I'm also looking forward to someone trying to defend Boston because why? And also, I agree with you, Billy. I don't like it when people are like, Sand is so a saint, because I don't think anyone there is a saint. And Sand did
True.
some really questionable and wrong things. So I also do not agree with him being a complete saint. I love Sand though, but and I cry because he's suffering, but no, he's not a saint. Yes.
Agreed.
Well, obviously he's done some wrong things, just like every fucking character. Like, I agree. No one in this show is 100% not in the wrong in some fashion. You know? Everyone seems to have done something or another. But obviously it could be something psychologically going on with them, or they could just be the worst person on the planet, like Boston. So it depends, I guess. But obviously Sand's not the best in terms of what he's done, but he has 100% apologized for some of those things. Like, he's 100% apologized to Nick about leaking the thing. He fully apologized about that, and I know he meant it. But in terms of Boston, I have a lot to say about Boston in this one too.
I do too, and it might not be what you expect.
I'm scared now because that tone really scared me there. I have something to say as in terms of you know what, I see what you're talking about. Okay, I might have something to say that might not be what you expect either, but also he still sucks in my opinion. Okay. Like, it's definitely a he still sucks, but dude, what is going on in that brain of yours that's making you destroy everything? Like, so yeah.
Okay, we got one more. The last one is we like this villain Mew.
You know what is also something I love about this whole villain Mew is the fact that even though all of his characters have always been that he has always known more stuff that he lets on, like he's a bit more cunning, I guess. But they've always been like the good person, the saint person. But now seeing him in his villain era, like seeing this character as a villain, it's like, refreshing. Yes, I like it.
Cunning. He's giving very Slytherin vibes.
He is. He's become very Slytherin. Or he's just a hot mess.
That too.
Yeah.
Fun fact, Slytherins are all hot messes.
Yeah. So now we can start episode 8 of Only Friends, called Save Me.
Yeah, I wrote that down this time. Save Me.
Which means a lot.
Interesting. A very interesting title here.
Yeah. So we kind of pick up where the last episode ended with Mew and Ray dancing together.
Yeah.
And
well, yeah.
We see that Choom is not a fan of this.
No. She's like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, honestly, she's more like, what the fuck is Ray doing? She's getting Mew into all this, or he's getting Mew into all this shit.
Yeah.
That Mew shouldn't be into. He's being a bad influence.
Yeah, she says that ever since he's been dating Ray, that Mew had been skipping classes and doesn't take her call, and like had kind of just been like drinking and partying and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess does show that Ray and Mew have been together for like a while now at this point. Maybe like a week or so.
Yeah, I want to say at least a week or so.
Yeah, because like talking about skipping classes, like odds are it's been like a few days of maybe skipping classes. So like,
yeah.
There's been some sort of time jump a little bit.
Yeah, evidently she's noticed he's not in class, and that could happen over a couple days. So it's probably only been at least a week, or at most, to be honest with you, a week or so.
And April's there, and she's like, "Hey, like, calm down. Like, I know you're worried about him, but he can take care of his own life. Like, once he's gone through all this, he'll be back."
This episode highlighted their relationship a little more to me, and I really like them as a couple. I've decided.
April and Choom.
The lesbians. Yes.
Yeah.
My lesbians.
And yeah, we do again see Sand here, who is watching Mew and Ray dancing.
Damn.
And then Sand's outside smoking, and Ray joins him.
Mm.
And I gotta be honest, Ray fucking sucked this episode.
I hate to say it, but yeah.
He was so bad.
That's what as I said, I'm not a Ray defender, I'm a Ray protector.
Well,
you're
gonna be protecting from me, because like he pissed me off this episode.
Okay, like I see, okay, I get like I think I wrote it like further down, but I was like Ray, like Ray. I put Ray be pissing me off now. But like I love him, but like obviously he's dealing with some shit, and I think this episode is going to be a little bit of more of a wake up call for him. Maybe not, but it is going to at least help him along the road to it, because right now he has like no friends. Like none. Even Chum's like bye.
Honestly, this episode, and we'll get to it later, he was no better than Boston Top.
Oh damn.
Like, tell me I'm wrong.
I mean, okay,
We'll get there later, because there's like specific moments where I can like compare them to doing the same thing to Mew. Like,
yeah.
but
Okay.
he was not in this episode. I'm sorry.
He was not it. I do agree with you. He was not it. Yeah, things were happening that
Yeah.
shouldn't have been happening.
So we go down and ask for a lighter. Sounds like fine. And they start smoking. And so Sam's like, so you and Mew, all good there? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, good. And like, at least now you don't have to secretly have a crush on him, which wasn't a secret, but because everyone knew about it, even Mew.
Exactly. Yeah, fucking everyone.
Chum, Mew, literally every single person knew about that.
Every single one.
And then Ray's like, so can we still be friends? And Sam's like, we were never friends, dude.
Exactly. I was like, were we ever friends? What do you mean? You drove me home a few times because I was drunk off my ass. And then we fucked like once, maybe twice.
It was just once.
Once. There you go. As long as we've seen. We fucked once. So why? Like, were we ever friends? Like that, I remember saying, I was like, what are you talking about, friends?
Yeah.
You literally were never friends.
And Sam makes it clear in the scene that he doesn't want to be friends with him. He's like, we don't have anything in common.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter. And Ray's like, oh, well, when I'm with you, I feel happy. And he's like, well, maybe you'll feel that way with Mew. You can do whatever we did together.
The way he said it, or at least in the captions, the way he said it, was very similar to a Bad Buddy quote. That's what I was noticing.
Was it?
Was, except it was like the opposite. It was when it was right before like the epic kiss on the rooftop that I compared to literally everything in my life.
Oh yes.
The best kiss in the universe. It was right before that, and I'm pretty sure Pat is the one who says, when you were gone, I was so damn happy. And in the whatchamacallit, the subtitles of this one, I think it says like, when I was with you, I was really like, I was so happy or something, or so damn happy. I can't remember if he said so damn happy or not, but the way he said it in the caption, I was like, whoa, I got a flashback to Bad Buddy there for a second.
Yeah. And Sam tries to leave, but Ray's like, wait, hang on.
I honestly, somewhere deep down, I don't think Ray's into Mew anymore. Hear me out. I think that he'd been into Mew for so long that when Mew finally relented and was like, okay, we'll try dating, Ray was like, well, I gotta do this. Or his brain was like, well, I'm gonna do this, obviously, because I'm so into Mew. I've been into Mew for so long. But I don't think his brain is caught up with the fact that maybe he's not into Mew anymore. I think he's into Sand now. And he just hasn't clocked that yet. I think he's just been into Mew for so long that he feels like, well, this is obviously what I should be doing because I'm into him, but I don't think he is anymore.
I mean, I feel like that was obvious, yeah.
Yes. So
I think it was more of him, now that he's finally dating Mew, I think he's gonna hopefully realize that he was more in love with the idea of Mew. Like, he had this idea built up in his head of how they would be together, and he's slowly realizing that's not the case. And I think I did get a comment on my reaction, and someone said, like, maybe even Ray knows that Mew's not fully into it either. And that's also why, another reason why so it's like a little complex.
This isn't going anywhere, and hopefully you two will realize that.
Yeah. So then we do move on to a little fight breaking out.
Yeah.
Between Yo and Plug.
Jenny, no! I don't like seeing her cry.
I'm curious to hear your thoughts about this because I actually have thoughts on this, and I'm sure you do too.
I have some thoughts too.
Okay. So essentially, what happens is we get that kind of the whole story of their relationship where Yo was into Plug, she chased after him for so long, and he wasn't real interested. Then he finally gave in, and he started falling in love with her, and now he wants to move forward with their relationship, but she doesn't, and she does explain that she had a whole past where she did have people who like kind of came and go in her life, and it never really worked out, and she got hurt before, so now it's kind of like she's protecting herself. But he wants to
Yeah.
move to the next step. She doesn't, and they kind of seem like they call it quits at this point. Thoughts?
I think they need to sit down and communicate about what each other is feeling, because I think she just doesn't want to get hurt again, seeing as so many people would just be like, let's move in together, and then would just immediately leave after like a month. Like, I think she's been burnt too many times before, and she's worried about it happening again. And I think she may be really in love with Plug and not want that to happen again with him specifically. So
Yeah.
she's not letting it happen. So, and I think that he might not be fully taking her feelings into account right now, because he is hurt by her saying no to moving in together. And I think that if they just sat down and communicate, maybe they'd be able to work something out, because they're both kind of hurt right now, I think. And
Yeah.
she was hurt in the past, and she doesn't want to be hurt again.
Yeah, I do agree with that. I also think that from Plug's perspective, I kind of see like where he's coming from as well, where like he never wanted this relationship. She was one who kept coming onto him. She kept trying to get him, and when he finally did, he did fall in love with her, and now he's ready to move on and make future steps, move in together, and all that. But the fact that she's not, it kind of seemed like she's holding back, and it's kind of like she just wants to stay still on this like playing field they've been at for so long, and he wants to move forward, and like it's not fair to him either to keep him there as well. So I get why he said what he said and why he broke up with her in that moment, because he's like, if that's all you want, then you should be alone, because you don't want something like that, or find someone who wants something like that too. And Plug obviously isn't that right now. I do think you're right that they do need to sit down and hash this all out and maybe kind of talk more. But yeah,
he's hurt right now. Yeah, and I do see why. I do see why he's hurt, and I think that she doesn't want to move forward at all, because I think that like every time she has moved forward in the past, it's just ended. So I think moving past this one step is a little outside our comfort zone, because of how many times it's just fallen out before. Yeah. So it's difficult, but they need to sit and talk it out. But I do see why he's upset as well.
Then at school, Ray gives Mew a cigarette. He starts smoking. And Mew's like, oh wow, this isn't bad. Kind of like it.
Oh, and now he's into smoking. Great. Wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay, no, if this was his first time trying a cigarette, bullshit.
Oh,
okay.
I was thinking the same thing. Like I would expect him like puff and be like start coughing down or something.
Bullshit. Okay, I've never had a cigarette, but I have had a marijuana cigarette. Hopefully that doesn't fuck up our copyright. I don't know. Like I don't know what we can say on here. But
I think marijuana's fine.
Marijuana's fine. I haven't had a cigarette, but I've had a marijuana cigarette. And I don't know if I've told this story on here before. I had it once, and my friends were like, oh, here, just try it. But they didn't tell me anything else other than, oh, just try it. So when they're like, I was like, how do you do it? Do you breathe in? They're like, yeah, breathe, but like suck. And I was like, okay. And so I did. And I went, and they were like, no, that's too much. Like halfway after that, I was like, oh, my bad. And so I immediately started like coughing it all up. I went over to the sink. I threw up in the sink, and it was bad. So I call absolute bullshit. I'm just going, oh.
I mean,
no.
Fair. I mean, the only thing I could think of why he didn't just start hacking his lungs out at that moment, maybe he tried like pot cigarettes too, like marijuana cigarettes, and like he was kind of like,
maybe he had him try weed too. I don't know, but like, bruh, even if it's like your second or third, it takes you a second to get used to it. Even though I've only had the one, it's just, dude, how did you not cough up a lung?
I have no idea, but Mew seems to just chill with that.
I have tried vaping before too. Same thing happened.
Yeah.
So I call bullshit.
Yeah. But then Pop walks by and notices that Mew is smoking. And he's like, oh, this isn't good.
He's like, I don't like this.
No, so he does follow him to the bathroom and tries to talk with him about it. He's like, hey, so I saw you smoking. And Mew's kind of like, so what? Like, I don't care. Like, I want to try it.
I agree. Why is it his business? But, like, he still cares about him. So I see why. I see why he's
Yeah.
trying to help him.
Like, yeah, Mew's like, I'm happy now. Like, it's fine. Like, you're not in my life anymore. And Pop does say, like, if he
Hey.
truly loved you, he wouldn't have introduced you to, like, this kind of bad things.
Okay, there's like 3 parts of me. One part of me sees his point, and that's
Okay.
the adult that I've matured into now. I see his point.
Mhm.
There's the part of me that used to get stoned all the time that's like, oh, fuck off. It's fine. It's all fine. And then there's the part of me that, like, I don't know what part of me this is, but it's like, it honestly isn't your business anymore. Because you fucked up. He's not dating you anymore. Let him live his life. Like, it's kind of what April said to Chum before. It's like, he's got to live his life and then learn it's a mistake on his own.
Yeah.
Or else it's not going to stop.
No, I see that. I do just think overall he's, like, worried about him because he knows that Ray is a heavy drinker. He does a lot of drugs probably, and he knows that Mew's slowly gonna
Yeah.
get sucked into that.
Also, I feel like this is all Ray knows how to show him because this is Ray's life. Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't really know anything else other than, hey, this is how you have a good time. Like, no, it's not. It shouldn't be, but that's all he knows.
Yeah. This also a reason Top could be, like, I guess, intervening in a way. Could be because he knows that this is his fault. He knows he fucked up.
Yeah.
He knows Mew is doing
He's
this
trying
to
to
lash
fix
out at him, and that's why he's... Because, like, even though Mew says, like, oh, it's none of your business anymore because we're not together, I think Top knows he is responsible for this. And he's trying to correct that because he knows he pushed Mew down here, and he didn't want that.
Yep. He is trying to fix his mistakes.
Yeah. Then we got Sam playing guitar, and Ray shows up, again, following Sand around.
Yeah, dude, come on. He's into the sand now. I'm telling you.
But he's dating Mew. It's the issue.
I know.
It's the issue we have here.
Yeah, I know. This is the issue we have here. He's into sand. He doesn't realize he's not into Mew anymore. He thinks he's dating Mew because he thinks that's what's supposed to be happening, because that's what's always been supposed to be happening with his life. But he's into sand now. That's the way it is.
Well,
he
obviously.
Just doesn't realize it yet. He doesn't know it yet.
Yeah. And he's kind of like, oh, like, how come you didn't reply to my text? And he's like, oh, I didn't think I needed to respond.
Yeah, we're not friends, remember?
Yeah. And Ray, like, so I went to court and they gave me community service, so I either need to, like, babysit old people, I gotta clean the streets, or I play music for kids.
He said work in a nursing home, not babysit old people.
Did you say work in a nursing home?
He said... he said work in a nursing home, not babysit old people.
What's the difference?
That's such a mean way to say.
Well, that's how Ray's making it out to be. She's like, oh, but hey, I'm playing music for kids. Want to join? And now he's trying to, like, get to that part. So fucking.
Oh my god. What would you do out of the 3?
I mean, I can't play music, but I'd still rather do that than.
I'd rather do that. Like me, I'm still not that chill with kids, but I'd much rather play music for kids than.
The thing is, though, you're not, like, taking care of them. You just play music for them and then you leave. Yeah. Like, it's just like you're in, you entertain them as best you can and then leave. Like, there are teachers or parents to wrangle them if they get out of control.
Exactly. I used to, when I was in elementary school, I used to go to the special ed classroom and read books at my lunch to everyone. So I've done stuff like that before, so I feel like it'd be fun playing music. I don't know much music. Like, I don't play anything, really. I used to play piano, but not anymore, so I don't really remember.
I did too. I took piano for a year.
There you go. See, if I had to choose.
I remember it, though.
I remember nothing. I remember absolutely. I used to, like, learn songs that I liked. Like, I would watch the MIDI, like, versions on YouTube, and then I'd play them on the, I'd try and learn them on the actual piano. But we don't have a piano anymore, so which is part of it. I feel like some part of me would still be like, oh, you know what? I have the random urge to learn a song on the piano again, but we don't have a piano anymore because we couldn't take it with us. But it was old. It was like in my mom's family for a bit or something like that. It was our old brown piano. We gave it to a little girl who was learning piano. I kind of miss my piano. I love the piano.
But yeah, so Ray does say he wants to play music for kids and wants Santa to join him because he's like, oh, you can play guitar, I can sing a little bit, it'll be fun.
Okay, it's not my community service.
Yeah, and Sam says, like, why don't you just go ask Mew to go with you? And Ray's like, oh, well, Mew can't play guitar.
So you need me for my guitar skills, not because you want to hang out with me. Great.
Well, that's why. We know
great.
that. But why?
Would fucking love to come do community service with you. Great, thank you. I want to make this clear. I'm still a Ray protector. Okay, he's making some poor decisions, and he needs tough, not fluff. Okay.
He gets tough this episode.
Oh, he fully gets tough. He gets all the tough from everybody.
Yeah.
Everyone's had enough of his shit, I think.
And speaking of tough, Jim delivered a little tough to top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
He's at the noodle shop and she gives him the noodle and she's like, here you go, it's hot as hell. Don't burn yourself. Also, hoping he does.
Extra spicy, have fun.
Yeah. And Top says, like, hey, I want to talk with you. I know, I'm sorry I hurt your friend, but I'm worried about him. And she's kind of like, well, why do you think that is? Like, he's doing all this because of you, like, and what you did. And then she also kind of, like, is in the same boat as him, and she's like, yeah, but also, I don't like him and dating Ray either. I get it. I'm also worried about him, and they kind of team up a little bit.
Yeah. I do like, he says, like, I know it's, like, still Mew's life, and honestly, he should live it how he wants, whatever. If he makes mistakes, he makes mistakes. But I do appreciate the fact that Top says, like, even if we don't get back together, I want to help, which kind of gives the vibe that, like, he's doing this for real because he wants to help him, not just because he wants to get back together with him. And I appreciate that for sure.
Yeah. At this point, like, he's fully, he wants to correct his mistakes, and he knows that Mew spiraling down is his fault, and he's trying to stop that. He doesn't want Mew to go too far down where it can't be fixed.
Yeah, exactly.
And like you said, he doesn't care if he and Mew end up back together. Like, that's fine if they don't, but he just wants to make sure that he is okay and safe.
Yeah, the point here is not to win points or to get him back. It's to make sure he's okay.
Yes. And then we got Nick, interviewing with a animation studio?
Yes, with Gumpa.
Yes, with Gumpa. Is his name Dan in this?
I don't know.
I think it's Dan because he texts him.
It is Dan. Oh no, there's a reason I know it's Dan. It's Dan. Yes.
Yes, Dan.
It's Dan.
And apparently they knew each other, so that's why he got this like little interview. And he's like, yeah, so we're doing this like CG project, and it's really big, and we want you to join. And he's like, yeah, that's good. And Dan does say like, hey, but you're gonna be spending a lot of time with me, so if you're dating anyone, that might be an issue. And he's like, don't worry, I'm not seeing anyone right now.
Done. Gone.
I mean, there's definitely something there, obviously, but like,
yeah. Did you notice throughout this entire scene that he was not letting up? He was just like, yeah, we're not dating anymore. Oh yeah, I'm actually single. Oh yeah, so how about you? Are you dating anyone? It'll probably be tough if you're dating someone.
Oh, 100%, because then Nick brings up the fact, like, he's like, oh, what about your ex or whatever, or current or whoever, and he's like, oh yeah, no, we broke up. Yeah.
Gosh.
It's fine. And he says like, but I'm ready to date again.
Yeah, but he is 100% being hit on.
Yeah, and he's like, I can't help but feel lonely sometimes, you know?
Gosh, I'm so alone. Whatever will I do?
And he's like, oh, if you have a friend who's into old people, like, let me know.
Oh my god.
And he's like, you're not that old. You look like you could still be in university.
Oh, gee, thank you.
And then, okay, so I always thought the expression was kiss your ass.
Thank you, I'm writing that down. Why are they licking asses?
I think that's gonna be a new thing I need to say now. I feel like that's gonna be the new kiss your ass. It's gonna be licking ass. That's gonna be the new.
He's licking his ass.
He is licking his ass when he says he's not that old.
That's gonna be a new inside joke about this podcast. We're just gonna say licking ass the entire
time. Yeah. Instead of someone being like, oh yeah, like they're kissing his ass or whatever, we're gonna say licking his ass.
Oh, he's totally licking his ass.
So licking his ass.
I wrote that down. I was like, in all caps, licking.
Okay. See, at first I thought it was like a translation thing, but they say it like 5 times in like a span of like a minute. And I clocked it every single time. I'm like, licking?
It kept going, and I was like, licking.
Licking his ass?
Why are we still licking?
Oh.
Jesus Christ. They could be cute. Like, they seem like happy, like talking to each other. They've been friends before. They seem to have a good vibe with each other. But the problem is, since he's hiring him for a project, there's a power imbalance.
Yes.
And I don't like that.
But also, Boston was a previous thing that happened.
That is a very good.
So, I mean,
anything is better than Boston.
The lesser of two evils right now is a power imbalance.
Yeah. That it could be worse, as we've known.
Which, I mean, and they kind of vibed this, like, in that one scene, really. They kind of vibed, and I was kind of like...
They have a good vibe. I do see that, absolutely.
Yeah, so I'm not against... I mean, we'll need to see how it goes.
Yeah.
I think, again, the power balance might be a little off for a while, but, like, I mean, in this show, it's one of the least issues we've had.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, true. And we've had way bigger issues.
It's not that
power imbalance is the least shocking thing that's happened.
It really is. Like, it's the least problematic thing. Like,
it's the least problematic thing in this entire.
Yeah. But then we're at the bar with Boston, who's looking at a picture of him and Nick.
Is he? I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
I totally didn't notice that. Oh no! Don't end up together. I need better for Nick. Okay. I don't want him back together with Nick. I really don't. If he's gonna get back together with Nick, I need him to suffer. Okay? In the fact that he's made a very bad decision. Okay? Many bad decisions.
Many bad decisions.
Many.
Yeah. But then Atom comes over.
Adam, yes. Atom.
Who is Chum's younger brother, we know.
Yes, it is.
And right away, as soon as he showed up, I knew what was going down.
Like, fuck, here's another dude. I didn't even realize it was Chum's brother. I just thought it was a dude. I completely forgot about him being Chum's brother until later. And so I was just like, oh, great, we're gonna fuck another dude. But no. I still knew. Because it's Boston. What else is he gonna do with another dude?
I mean, yeah. And Adam is kind of complaining about his girlfriend. Apparently, she's, like, always so jealous and, like, always tries to, like, tag along just to, like, keep track of him and knows where he is every time he goes out.
That's toxic.
Which, I mean, yeah. Which explains why they
break
up
later. If someone's gonna do that in your relationship, that is toxic, guys.
But, I mean, so is every other relationship in the show, really.
You are very right. Yes.
Like, it's not again, in this show, it's not, like...
Not the worst.
Honestly, that actually might be the best one out of all the other...
Yeah, it's the tamest. It's absolutely the tamest.
Yeah. And Boston's like, really? Oh, that sucks. Like, here, how about you sit down with me, we can drink, have fun.
Yeah, okay, but did you see what else? He said, he's like, oh, my girlfriend, da 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 da. And Boston says, yes, honesty and, like, loyalty is, like, what's important. You have to remember that. And I was like, says fucking you.
He did not say that. Boston, that's why I'm here, I get it so well. A relationship that lacks trust and freedom is a dead end, not honesty.
Trust. That was the important word there. It's still questionable.
I think he's more talking about Nick, though. Because, in a way, Nick betrayed his trust.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. But, like, still says fucking you. The amount of shit that he's put people through. Yeah. Now you're gonna be Mr. High and Mighty? That's because you were fucked with, okay?
Then we're at the bookstore. And Mew is there. And he gets flashbacks to when he and Top were at the bookstore.
He's still thinking about him.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. We thought he dropped him. He hasn't dropped him.
No, I mean, obviously, Mew's still in love with Top. This episode proved that he is still in love with Top.
There's feelings. Yeah, there's feelings there still.
Yeah. And then Ray comes over and he's like, hey, found the book you were looking for? And he's like, no, not yet. I'm just bored.
Mm.
And Ray's like, oh, of me? And he's like, no, of me. I want to have a party. Go out, do something
Me.
fun. Halloween party, let's go. And so they have a Halloween party.
Halloween party.
Oh, that's funny. The special DJ is JoJo.
Oh no way!
I'm looking at the invite now. It's the date is October 31st, 2023, which is what the day is. We now know. So for timeline.
That's so cute.
And the time is 7 p.m. too late.
Too late.
Dash late.
That's a good point. Because parties, people leave whenever the fuck they want. So obviously there's no time. It's just, you'll stay till late, whatever.
Yeah. And then we're at the Halloween party. Mew seems to be having a grand old time on the dance floor.
Yes, you see what I mean by Daddy's Little Monster?
What?
It says Daddy's Little Monster on his shirt. He's dressed as a very specific character. Do you know who he's dressed as?
Oh, it does say Daddy's. Oh, I mean, that's Daddy's, but like, I'm pretty sure that's Daddy. Just a coat.
It's Daddy's.
I'm sorry, it was hard to see with dancing, moving around a lot.
I know the character he's dressed as.
I think it's Harley Quinn.
It is Harley Quinn.
The only way I know that, it had nothing to do with the shirt. It was his choker. It says pudding on it. I know Harley Quinn says that a lot.
It does say pudding. I will say, like, okay, I wanted to dress up as this version of Harley Quinn so badly when the first Suicide Squad movie came out, but I ended up like adding all the stuff to my cart and never buying it, and I'm kind of sad that I never dressed as this version of Harley Quinn. Maybe I will one day. But what I really wanted, and something that was glaringly obvious, or not obvious, absent from this costume, the boots. The boots are the best part of that outfit. Don't at me, everybody. The boots are the best fucking part about that outfit. Let me send you. I wanted these boots forever. I'm gonna send you the boots on Instagram.
Okay.
They're my everything. I love these boots. I still want these boots, even just to like walk around in. I love these boots. These are the best boots.
Is that what Mew's wearing?
No.
Oh. I was gonna say, like, damn.
They're glaringly absent from the outfit.
Oh, what is he wearing?
I was
boots?
like, excuse me,
shoes?
I was like, excuse the fuck out of me. You need the boots.
I mean, he probably wouldn't be able to fit in those kind of boots.
But they're so pretty.
Oh. Okay, so it obviously doesn't have the heels on it, I can see. It looks like just regular black shoes.
They're just regular black shoes.
Okay.
No. Okay, so let me find a full like shot of these boots here. Like of her wearing the boots. Okay, so her wearing the boots. We send you that now. The boots have like two separate like parts that are connected in the back, so you can see through the middle of the boots. So you have to like tie them, and then there's a broken part, and then you tie them again.
Yes.
And they're everything. They're gorgeous. Oh, they're Adidas too. Look at them. They're perfect. These shoes are perfect. I want these shoes. I still want these shoes. Years later, I will never shut up about these shoes. But you see how we could have gone with this outfit?
Are you talking about you or Mew?
Mew.
Okay, see, again, I don't think Mew would be able to fit in those boots. Like, I don't think his feet would have fit in them.
I was watching this and I was like, see, it's perfect. All we're missing is the pink and blue hair, the booty shorts, the fishnets, and the boots. And, oh, this was the thing that I thought we would be able to cross off. Do you see in the picture what she's holding?
Hang on. Oh, she had a baseball bat.
She has a baseball bat. So, like, when I told you on the promo vibes before, I was like, oh, we might be able to cross something off because I know a character that is being dressed as in the episode that has something that we could be able to cross off, but he's not holding a bat.
Did we cross off anything this on the bingo board?
I mean, judging by how tame this episode was compared to many others, probably not.
No. There was mention of a threesome. That never happened.
No.
There was no baseball bat. There was no
It's
first in
close.
hospital. No end game. What else is on the list?
Haircut, first in hospital.
That one C. I don't think he was
died. So
no one died. No one OD'd.
When will we get to cross it off? If Ray and San and Top of Mew get endgame, that's an immediate bingo. We just have to wait for the end game.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that's the only Well, we don't know 100% if they'll get back, if anyone will get together, but I think that's our most confident bingo. We just have to wait until the end for end games. And unless First is in a hospital bed, I think our best shot is the end games.
Okay.
Yeah, we got nothing. We could have gotten baseball bat, motherfucker. I'm so mad. Okay. This close.
Yeah. So then, Mew is doing coke
Yes, he is.
with Ray, which is not good.
No, it's not. I was like, here, we're doing drugs now.
Well, yeah, drugs now. Not just smoking, drugs
goodness.
now.
Drugs now. We're smoking, we're drugs, and we are alcoholing.
Hmm. And then Ray tells me that he's like, thank you for choosing me. And Mew says, like, you're the one that never hurt me. Like, and I thought maybe I should try it with you.
That's the thing, is every time he says, like, every time he speaks about, like, their relationship or anything, he always says, you're someone maybe you're someone I should love. Instead of saying I love you, he's saying I should love you. But that's how you can tell he doesn't. Because he's saying, well, I should. So obviously he doesn't love him.
Well, yeah, also the fact that when Ray leads him to kiss him, Mew's like, hey, let's go party.
Let's go do something else.
And also the fact that Mew says the reason he's dating Ray is because he says he never hurt him and he, like, trusts him.
Exactly.
Which...
Well, it should be you, but...
And as we see Ray do later...
Yeah, he does. And also, I didn't notice this until they stood up and went in the other room, but Ray is dressed as Joker, so they're in a couple's costume.
Oh, that's cute.
Is it though?
I mean, a couple's costume can be cute.
Yeah, couple's costume is cute, but I honestly think you could do way better than Joker and Harley Quinn. Like, no.
I mean, he should have been Poison Ivy.
Thank you! I was just about to say that!
Even I knew that.
I was like, you know what, if he really wanted to do a good, healthy relationship couple's costume from DC, Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy.
I mean, I don't know much about DC. I just know that Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy are together because
from what I know, I don't watch the animated show for Harley Quinn.
Is it because they're riding a giant dildo rocket?
That's pretty fucking great.
It was literally the thumbnail every time I see it. I kept seeing it. I'm like, oh, that's fun.
I had no idea. But what I hear from people is that, like, they always are very good at communicating with each other, and they really talked it out when they got together and shit like that. So apparently they're quite a healthy couple, aside from their jobs. Because Harley Quinn is sort of becoming, from what I heard, more of like a hero or an anti-hero in the show. She's starting to not want to do bad things. And Poison Ivy is still a villain. But they don't let their work get into their love life.
That's
so,
good.
like, they'll still get together at the end of the day and going, how was your day? Well, Superman almost killed me. Oh, that sucks. I hate when you do that. Like, they'll still, like, they won't let their work get in the way of their love life. And so they're a very healthy couple. So I would rather Ray have dressed up as Joker, or not as Joker, but as Poison Ivy. However, it does speak to where their relationship is right now, where it's not the healthiest, it's very toxic, and it shouldn't be the relationship we're rooting for.
Is it Joker and Harley Quinn toxic?
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
I don't know DC. I said that. I don't know.
Okay, right. Sorry. Do you know why Harley Quinn is Harley Quinn?
What? She's Harley Quinn.
So what happened is she was originally, her name was Dr. Harleen Quinzel, and she was a psychiatrist at the, like, prison for, like, it was, I think it was
the
like
Gotham
Arkham
Asylum.
It was Arkham. Yeah, it was Arkham Asylum.
That one.
And she was a psychiatrist for the prisons there. And Joker manipulated her, got her to fall in love with him. She broke him out, and now they are like the crime couple. But like in Suicide Squad, which obviously isn't the best, but I still like it better than the second Suicide Squad. Which, don't at me, everybody disagrees with me, but I'd rather have the first one, even though it sucks. He basically, like, threw her into harm's way all the time just to escape, and then dumped her in the sequel and everything, and she got pissed off, but then she realized it was what was best for her. So he's a very toxic person, and he basically manipulated her into becoming a criminal and drove her insane, kind of, and then she became the crazy villain that she is because he manipulated her. So he also, like, tortured her. to make her into the crazy person she is. He did manipulate her at first, but then he tortured her to turn her a little bit more insane. So I feel like that's kind of toxic.
Kind of like how Ray is not intentionally, but torturing Mew with drugs and like is slowly turning him into something he is not.
I really am getting that vibe that this is very purposeful, that they're dressing them like this in these costumes, because I think it really gives the vibe of, hey, this is not the couple you should be rooting for. And I really like that they did that.
I didn't even know that, but I like that.
If that was on purpose, that was very smart. It really made me like double down on the whole, oh yeah, no, this isn't the one. No.
Yeah.
It gives you that kind of like underlying like thought in the back of your head of, no, not this one. Not this one. I like that.
So Mew and Ray go through the party saying hey to everyone. But Top is there.
Yes, he is.
And is Top Gun?
I think he is. Yeah, it looked like Top Gun.
I'm pretty sure his thing on his arm says Top Gun on it.
I think it did. I've never seen Top Gun, but I recognize the outfit because of when Barney wore it in How I Met Your Mother.
I just know it says Top Gun on it. That's why I was like, oh, Top Gun.
It's one of my favorite scenes in How I Met Your Mother, when it was like in season 1 or something, when he's just it's just Ted in the room with his Halloween costume on, and then he hears music and he's like, what the fuck? And it's the highway to the danger zone, and he's like, where's that coming from? He opens the door and it immediately gets louder, and Barney's just standing there with his sunglasses on. He rips them off. He's like, he looks at Ted, he goes, dude, I thought we were gonna dress as Top Gun. So funny. I love that scene so much.
Mew and Ray confront Top, mainly Mew, and he's like, why are you here? Who invited you? And
he was fucked up.
Top says Jim did.
Exactly. She's allowed to invite whoever she wants. She's also working on this project.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, so she invited an asshole like you, why? And Top's kind of like, are you drunk? And he's like, doesn't matter, not your concern. You don't have the right to give me opinions or whatever. And then starts scratching his nose a little bit, implying things. And he's like, did you do coke? And he's like, so?
So? You don't have the audacity to tell me shit. Honestly, okay, I was watching this and I was like, okay, part of me does kind of miss being this fucked up. I never did coke. I'll say that now. But part of me, when I was watching this, I was like, I kind of miss being this fucked up all the time, but also I don't. Like, watching it from an outside point of view makes you go, oh, this... Because obviously watching it, you're going, oh, this is bad. This is bad. Like, this behavior is bad. But, like, when you're in it, it's more like, oh, I'm having fun.
Yeah.
So watching it from the outside is making me go, oh, thank God I'm not fucked up all the time anymore. But a little part of me in the back of my brain is like, I want to get stoned again.
Yeah.
I miss that. But also thinking about the fact that obviously I wasn't like a bitch to people like me was being right now. But obviously, like, judging by the fact that I was like if you look at him and just his inhibitions like lowered like that, and I think about like, I was like that every hour of every day for at least a good year. Maybe that probably wasn't the best thing, because this is not looking good from the outside now. So, honestly, it kind of made me miss it a little bit, but also not. It made me realize, hey, this is bad.
Yeah. So Top's kind of like, you've changed, like, why are you doing this for? And he's kind of like, for me, for myself, my own happiness. Like, without you, I have more freedom. I don't have to worry about who you secretly have sex with. I only care about myself now. And you take no place in my mind.
Okay, sure.
And I didn't notice, he didn't even mention Ray in that whole, like, why he's doing this for. Like,
exactly, that's the thing.
Yeah.
He never mentions him. Because, like, he literally, even when he kisses him in a second, it's not because he wants to.
No, he does it.
It's because he wants to fuck over Top.
Yeah. But before he kisses him, he does throw his drink in his face.
He does. Damn. Honestly, still a little deserved. Go off. But, like, damn. You know?
Yeah.
Damn.
And this is when he does start making out with Ray.
And Ray looks so pleased that I'm like, if you weren't as fucked up as you are right now, I feel like you wouldn't be pleased about that. If someone made out with me and it was glaringly obvious that they only did it to piss someone off, I'd be a little mad.
I don't know if Ray would be.
That's the thing, though. He's so fucked up and he's so into Mew that he doesn't realize that that's what's happening.
I know. I think he's still so mad at Top that he wouldn't care. Like Ray had never liked Top, and mainly that's because of Mew thing. But especially now that he hurt Mew, he probably wouldn't give a shit. Like, even if Ray was sober or not.
Exactly. I think if it was anyone else and Ray was not like, where Ray was sober, and that happened, he would probably be like, that kind of sucks. Like, he didn't want to make out with me before when we were alone, but now that it's to piss someone off, he does.
Yeah.
I feel like that doesn't feel great.
Yeah. And then Chim and April come over, trying to break up the fight a little bit, because Mew leaves and Ray and Top kind of, or Ray at least tells Top to leave.
I'm pretty sure, I tried to figure out everyone's costume in this. I'm pretty sure she's dressed as Wednesday.
I thought that, yeah.
And then April's dressed up as someone else from Wednesday.
I'm assuming so.
Because I'm pretty sure that uniform is from the school from Wednesday. I've never seen it, but I'm pretty sure they're both dressed as like a couple from Wednesday or something like that.
Yeah. And yeah, Ray tells Top to leave, and Chim's like, why? I invited him. Like, am I not allowed to invite him because I don't own the place like you do? And Ray kind of says, like, fine, he can stay, but stay away from you. And Chim kind of sends April to take Top away so she can confront him about, like, drugs here.
Yeah.
And she's like, hey, take responsibility. Like, you just got charged with drunk driving.
You gotta chill.
Yeah, and Ray's like, oh, like, stop nagging me, you're not my mom. My mom's dead.
Oh, that's how you know that this is way more than just him wanting to get drunk sometimes and to do.
Yeah.
This is something deep-seated because he will burst out and just be like, my mom is dead, because it's still such a big thing at the forefront of his mind. And that's what's driving him to do all this.
Yeah. And I think we will take a break here. And when we come back, we will meet the others who are in costume. And
yes.
Yes.
Spoiler alert, most other people in this, except for obviously one or two, I don't know who anyone's dressed as.
I knew Nick's because I saw it online.
Oh, you know Nick's? Okay, good, because I put Nick's costume, what? Because I have no idea.
I don't know who Boston is, and I don't know who Adam is.
I don't know who Boston is either, or Adam. I know Adam apparently is Brad Pitt, but I don't know in what. Maybe 7? I don't know.
I don't know. I'll look it up during the break and see if I can find Boston and Adam's costume.
Yes.
Okay. So, we'll be right back. And we are back with our recap of Only Friends, episode 8, where we spent a long time digging to find what the hell Boston was dressed as for Halloween.
We were literally digging for like, what, 10 minutes there?
10, 15 minutes of just us scrolling through the tags.
Scrolling through
didn't
everything.
Help because
literally
everyone was just talking about like the couple and like their meanings and where they're going to end up. And like, I'm just trying to find the costumes. That's all I need.
But like, where are the costumes? Like, yes, we agree. They all have problems, but where are the costumes?
Yeah, so we'll get there when we get there. Because first, we have Sand and Nick, who are also at the party. So Sand is dressed as Freddie Mercury.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
I knew that immediately.
Nick, I saw on Twitter, I think yesterday, that he's dressed as Detective Conan.
Who's Detective Conan?
Look him up.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know, but like look him up and I'm pretty sure he'll look just like Nick.
Okay. I see him. Yes, it's from a 1996 Japanese cartoon or anime. Here he is.
Yeah, that's Nick.
Voila, we found it. That was the only one I probably wouldn't have gotten. And also I haven't seen Fight Club, so.
Me neither. But yeah, so Nick gets a text from Dan saying, don't get too drunk.
Honestly, Nick wouldn't be one to get too drunk.
Yeah. And Sam kind of says, like, why did we come here? Like, why are we here? And Nick says, because Boston isn't talking to me.
The second he started talking, he's like, okay, maybe I'll just go talk. I was like, he's not worth your time. What are you doing? Let it go.
I was like, why are you, like... I was like, wait, you came here for Boston?
he's still giving him the benefit of the doubt. And I'm like, why? He's still just trying to talk to him like a normal person. And I'm like, okay, one, I hate Boston, but you did invade his privacy. And two, he's not worth it. Don't try to be nice to him. I would literally walk by him every day and go, bitch, and then walk off. That's what I would do. So what are you doing?
Yeah. Like, Stan makes points. He says, like, hey, we were supposed to move on together. What you're doing is just moving on in a circle.
Exactly. What happened to the pact here?
Yeah.
We're moving on.
And Stan's like, isn't he in a fight with his friends? Why would he even show up here? And Nick's like, well, even if he's in a fight with his friends, he'd still come to a party.
True. And he'd totally still come to the party just to be like, hey, I'm fine without you, friends. Like, that seems like his trait. So, why wouldn't he be here?
Yeah. But then, Stan spots him. He's like, he's over there. And he's like, great, let's go talk to him. And he goes over.
That's such a bad idea.
Yeah. And we found out that Boston is dressed as Brad Pitt from Fight Club.
He is. And so is Adam.
Adam also is too, I guess.
They're both apparently dressed as Brad Pitt from Fight Club. If we're somehow wrong, please let us know.
Let us know. The only other option we got was Star-Lord, but he's not... The jacket's not even the same, and nothing else he's wearing is the same either, so...
Yeah.
And plus, I think Brad Pitt from Fight Club makes sense for Boston. Like, he definitely...
As like he says, I think Nick says or something like that. He says your costume's fitting or something like that.
I feel like all their costumes are pretty fitting. I mean,
yeah,
because Nick being an anime character, getting into animation.
Yes.
Like we're gonna work on that.
Being a detective, bugging people's cars.
I mean that too. Yeah, we already talked about Mew and Ray's costume being fitting.
Yep, Sand likes Queen and music and playing
Freddie
Queen
Mercury.
specifically.
Yeah,
Freddie Mercury.
It's Top Gun because it is upon his name.
I didn't even realize that. They all make Wednesday, the Wednesday couple. Are they the because I'm pretty sure there's like a girl with like pink hair or something like that, or like blonde and pink hair or something like that, and everyone ships them, but they're not together. Is that a thing? I think maybe they're just together.
I think I've heard that.
Yeah,
that's probably why they're them.
I've heard that. Let me just type Wednesday lesbians and let's see what happens.
Wednesday lesbian.
Wednesday lesbian. Her outfit's a little more blue, and Wednesday's outfit looks a little more like the outfit that April is wearing, but also they could totally be these two.
They could be.
Yeah.
Or maybe they're just both Wednesday.
They could both be Wednesday. Either way, fitting that they're dressing up as possible lesbians. They're not together, but I think people want them together.
Yeah.
It was like, I remember seeing a post though that made me laugh from that, where it was by ATEEZ, and it had the picture of them standing next to each other at a Wednesday, being all and the other girl just being like and then it says like every other ATEEZ album and then and then it was the light happy one. It was so funny.
So Nick tries to talk to Boston. Boston is not having it. He's like, oh, you look good tonight, savage and fierce, it suits you.
It's like okay, he does this every time. It's very much like Boston is being like, you're the only one who's done something wrong. I've done nothing wrong. I just am who I am, kind of thing. And he's acting as Nick is the only one who's done something wrong. Obviously, Nick has done something wrong to him, but you're obviously not 100% in the clear of how much of a dick you are, dude.
I actually didn't hate Boston this moment.
Is this the thing you were gonna wait to tell?
No, it was actually the scene with Boston and Todd where he zips his lips, and I found it hilarious because I thought Boston was actually really good this episode.
Okay, I see what you mean, but I do see what you mean why he wasn't the worst this episode, and you want to know why he wasn't the worst? Because the episode wasn't. That's true as well, but it's also because the episode wasn't focusing much on his storyline.
Yeah,
and if it did, I think he would still be walking around going like being a bitch to everybody. So I don't know. That's where I'm going with it. But I didn't like the way that he was just like, I am who I am.
So while I agree, but when it comes to Boston and Nick, Boston is right. not only did Nick bug his car and record him having sex with Top, he also told Mew about Gap, and which caused Mew to get the whole sex tape of him.
I can't believe you just said Boston is right.
I don't like saying this, but yes, when it comes to Boston and Mew or Boston and Top, like that whole situation with his friend group, he is 100% in the wrong. Fuck that. But in the situation between Boston and Nick, Boston isn't in the wrong. Like, I feel like, I hate saying this, but we need to, I think, accept that.
I hate saying it, but I agree. I do. It's like I just watched Heartstopper episode 4, right? It was the first episode where they went to Paris, and Imogen breaks up with Ben at the table in front of everyone else, and he goes, "Well, you don't have to be a bitch about it," or something like that. And then Harry off to the side goes, "Okay, you don't need to call her a bitch, though." I was like, "Why am I agreeing with Harry? I don't want to agree with Harry."
Because again, like, between the Boston and Nick situation in their personal relationship, Boston didn't do anything that was so bad.
Yeah.
As opposed to Nick, who bugged his car, recorded Top and him having sex in it, and then also told someone else about a possible other sex tape that was out there in the world of Boston that he knew he needed to keep on DL.
In terms of Nick, I think if you wrap this entire situation into like one little thing that happened, like Boston slept with Top and Nick recorded it, so he heard it, and he told Sand, who told Ray, who told Mew, and then it all blew up. And then Nick told Mew about the sex tape. In terms of all that, if you smushed into one incident, in terms of when you're thinking about Boston and Nick and not about any other little thing that happened in that situation, then yes, Nick was more in the wrong than Boston. Because if you don't think about anyone else, Boston just had sex with someone and Nick recorded it.
Yeah.
Which is not okay. But if you leave Nick out of it and you put it into the other situation, Boston had sex with Top when he knew he was into Mew and manipulated him into thinking that they were dating. It was like a whole problem. So obviously Boston sucks. And he was kind of a dick to Nick. About the whole, like, I don't want to, like, obviously it's his preference if he doesn't want it, but he was stringing him along and manipulating him. Obviously not cool. But if you take that situation specifically, then Nick was more in the wrong than Boston.
Yeah.
I will give you that.
And I think that's what Boston is kind of just, like, there for in this moment. He's kind of like... And it's also, like, here's the thing. So Boston called Nick out on the whole situation where he's like, you recorded me having sex with Top and then, like, bugged it and showed it to everyone or whatever. And Nick even says, like, yeah, but what you did was pretty shitty. Like, you need to admit that. And then Boston says, like, you also told Mew about Gap and the sex tape, which had nothing to do with any of the situation. That was just Nick saying something that was personal to Boston and taking that and giving it as ammunition to use against Boston.
Because he was mad. Damn.
Which is fucked up.
It is fucked up. I do agree. Like, he keeps leaking recorded evidence of Boston. Yeah. That's 2 instances now that he's leaked recorded evidence of Boston.
Yeah. And we know how Boston feels about that too, with his dad running for the thing and everything. Like, he knows that's an issue. It's not like Boston's like doesn't give a shit. Like, he knows it's like a thing.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, Jesus! Like, Boston sucks, but like maybe stop recording and leaking things of people having sex when they haven't consented to it. You know, like, even if they're a dick, don't do that. It's like outing people. Even if they're a dick, don't out them. Like, I was like really worried Imogen was gonna out Ben in that one scene.
Yeah.
And she ever so slightly said something that was off, but she didn't. It wasn't the worst that she could have done.
Yeah. No, I was in the same boat. I was like, oh, you shouldn't be doing this here in front of everyone.
Yeah. It could have gone way worse, but even if someone's a dick, don't out them. That's not an okay thing.
But then Adam shows up. And he's like, "Hey, you're Brad Pitt. Hey, you look hot tonight." He says to Boston.
This is gonna be a questionable event. I can feel it. Because literally the only person that I mean, Chim's still mad at him, to be honest with you. Everyone's
She's
still
gonna
mad at
kill
him.
him.
She's gonna kill him.
She's gonna kill him for fucking her
She's
younger brother.
going to. I literally have written down here. She's going to kill him.
Yeah.
She's gonna be pissed. If she was pissed before, she's gonna be way more pissed now. Because that's her brother. That's her little brother.
Also, the fact that, like, it would have been one thing if there was, like, a shot that they could have been endgame. But I don't see that at all in the slightest. So knowing that he's literally just gonna fuck her younger brother and then probably go back to Nick. Because we do know that he's been thinking about Nick with looking at the picture of him in the bar.
Yep.
And, like, she's gonna kill him.
She's gonna kill him. And I honestly don't want Nick and Boston to end up together. They are so toxic.
If they end up together, it's gonna be really sad.
I think they're the most toxic ship in this show, to be
really?
honest with you.
Really? I'm shocked by this. Like, who would have thought? Who would have thought that Boston, who doesn't give a shit about anyone but himself, as so much so that he would sleep with someone who was interested in his friend and knows that and lied to him about it to get him to do that, and then Nick, who had recorded that incident, and also others, and decided to share other people's sex tapes as well, would be the toxic relationship of the show.
Who would have thunk it?
Yep.
We're dropping bombs here, guys.
Plot twist of the century right there.
Oh god, they shouldn't end up together, or it's just not gonna. Because there's a Tumblr post that I read that's so funny, but I can't read it to you until the end of next episode until next episode. Let me know when you watch it because it has to do with the next episode, so I can't say anything.
Damn.
It's so good though because it includes like what Nick did. Honestly, their first thing was a little questionable too because Nick legit jerked off. This is what the post said. Is like Nick jerked off to a picture of his client's photo with his phone and then took a picture of himself naked on that phone and gave it back to the client.
I forgot about that.
They are questionable all the way through.
Damn, I love this show. This was so fun.
I love how in the beginning we were like, ooh, ballsy, and then now it's like, you know what, maybe the...
Well, here's the thing. It was ballsy because it was reciprocated.
It was. You could tell it was
It was like what's the thing in How I Met Your Mother? The Doppler-Dahmer effect or whatever?
Yes, the Doppler-Dahmer effect.
It's like that, where, like, had Boston not been into it, then Nick would have been arrested for...
It would have been 100% Dahmer.
Yeah. But because Boston was into it and they end up fucking in the back of Nick's store anyway, like...
It was a Doppler.
Yeah. So, like, yes, weird, but, like, Boston was into it.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't know that, like, he was sitting there wanking off to a picture of it.
But also, I don't think that would have been an issue for Boston.
I don't think... I think he would have been, like, hot.
I know! He would have been like, need a hand there? Like...
Need it? May I supply one?
Here you go! Want the real deal?
Oh, Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Anyway, Freddie Mercury's are talking.
Yes, let the Freddies make out.
No, the Joker won't stand for that.
No, Joker, why?
Okay, also real quick, in the scene, gotta point this out. They both essentially say, both Freddie Mercury, Sand, and the other dude both essentially say they're bi.
Yes. So Sand is bi now, like we know for sure, because before we were like, ooh, maybe he's pan. So now we know for sure, because he didn't say it before.
That is true, yeah, so
Sand is bi.
Yeah, just want to put it out there. And then, again, they lean into kiss, but Ray's like, hey! Why didn't you tell me you were here?
Hey, friend! Jesus. Let the Freddies make out. They were getting there. They were having a moment.
Yeah.
I was, like, excited for Sand, because he was like, ooh, I'm into someone who also likes Freddie Mercury. Let's go. Damn. Imagine being dressed as something and then finding out someone else that is around you is also dressed as something, and then you get to make out with them. That'd be so cool.
That's the dream.
That's the dream. It's like making out with yourself.
That's not the dream for me.
That's
Okay.
honestly, no, it's not the dream.
Okay,
But,
well,
like,
okay, this is gonna get into a really weird territory and a weird tangent, but okay. The multiverse
oh no, not the multiverse.
is so I recently watched a show where there was like a multiverse kind of jumping around shit, and there was this one character who was like super into like people called it self-cest, where like she wanted people to like make out of like the same person just in different realities.
What are you watching?
It's a cartoon that you have no interest in, but it's great. And
I feel like I've heard self-sex before.
so it was weird, but I'm also like, okay, but is there like an alternate universe of me that's like super hot? Because like, if that's the case, maybe.
I don't know why, but I swear I've heard about a character liking self-sex before. I don't know. Oh, it might have been. Actually, it might have been How I Met Your Mother when Lily had the like multiple versions of her in the like last season when she was she saw like the past them and they were like she was like arguing with everyone trying to figure out if she was doing the right thing or something like that. She's like, hey, listen, like, herself. So Jesus.
So yeah, so if we're talking about making out with yourself being the dream, if it's a
not the dream for me, honestly. I wouldn't
No,
do
it's
it.
not.
But if you're dressed as someone you admire and you're making out with someone else that's dressed as the same person you admire, then it's the dream. Because it's not really you.
Yeah.
It's the you want to be.
Yeah. But then Ray completely ruins the moment and asks the other Freddie Mercury if he has slept with Sand yet.
Oh my god. Why don't you sleep with both of us? Oh my god.
I don't know if that's a ruin for a threesome here.
We're this close, but I don't think Sand was ever gonna have it.
Sam was no way gonna have it. He's like, hey, you know, I'm just saying, the Joker and Freddie Mercury is like that. There's a fan fiction I'm sure exists somewhere.
Honestly, I contribute this to real life too, although not How I Met Your Mother, but I feel like it's like this in this show, maybe for some of the characters. I play a mobile game called BitLife. I don't know if you ever played BitLife.
I play that every now and then, but then I delete it after like once or twice.
I don't play it often, but every once in a while I'll click on it and do like a little episode or a little life. And to have a threesome, you have to like be in a committed relationship or like be dating someone that you've built up enough trust with so that you can then have the threesome. You can't just go out and be like, I'm gonna have a threesome. So in order to do it in the game, you have to have built up trust with someone else. So if I contribute it to this, Sand is nowhere near trusting with Ray enough to have a threesome with him and someone else.
Yeah.
Nowhere near.
So have you had a threesome in BitLife?
Yeah,
okay,
many.
Jeez, okay. Go off.
Hey, BitLife is weird, okay? BitLife, you can just click on whatever and have no consequences.
Yeah, no, I see that. But then Ray makes out with Sand.
Yeah.
And the other Freddie Mercury's like, okay, this is getting weird for me. I'm gonna peace out.
Oh no, Freddie, no. That's when I put Ray be pissing me off now.
Yeah. And then Sam's like, what the hell's wrong with you? Like, why don't you go after your boyfriend or whatever? Like, you can't do this to me. Like, you have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
And Ray's like, so? You love me. And you can't walk away from me.
That's literally so mean.
You're mine no matter what.
No, Ray, make better decisions. What are you doing?
But then Sand says he's not his second option and pushes him to the ground.
Exactly. Well done. Good stand up for yourself.
Yeah. Then we got the Brad Pitts outside by the pool. Adam's talking about his relationship.
The Brad Pitts.
And says that he broke up with her. So.
We're getting into dangerous territory.
I mean, we knew it was coming.
Yeah, I know. When I found out it was Trim's brother, I was like, "Oh, maybe not." No.
No. The second he walked into the bar with Boston, I was like, oh, okay, these two are fucking.
We're screwed. Yeah, or they
Yeah.
are.
They are. And Adam asks him, like, hey, how long have you known you liked men? And Boston says, since I was born. And Adam says, people can be born gay?
I was like, yeah.
So, okay. I'm wondering if this was like a translation error or like a stupid meaning he missed.
Yeah.
I think he
could've
meant,
been.
I think what he meant, or what I'm implying it as what he meant, was that he was like, oh, so you can be born and know you're gay? And it's not like you need to figure it out. Because Boston kind of goes on and he's like, yeah, no, like ever since I was young, I kind of knew I wasn't into girls. I like guys, and like kind of just went with it.
Yeah.
That's what
I see
I'm
that.
thinking.
That's what I interpreted it as that after I read it and then Boston started talking more. I was like, I think he kind of meant like oh, you knew since birth. You can know since birth.
Yeah.
So yeah, I kind of agree with you there. I'm pretty sure it's a translation error, or at least I'm hoping it is.
Yeah, either that or Adam's just stupid, and it's fine. Like
either that or Adam's is dumb. It's like no shit.
Yeah. And then Boston's like, hey, have you ever found any men hot or whatever? And he says, yeah, you're very self-confident and it's charming.
Ballsy.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Stop giving Boston princess.
No, self-confidence.
Self-confidence is hot,
but
hot. Also there's a line. Like self-confidence can turn into like selfishness and like all about me and things like that, like really quick. So you have to like find the line. Like where is it self-confidence and where does it turn into something very negative?
Yeah. Then Chim comes over and she's like, Boston, why are you here? And she's like, hey, I'm part of this project too. I have a right to be here. And she's like, why are you with my brother? Are you teaching him bad shit? Yeah. And I'm like, no, I'm just telling him my life problems. And she's like, you can talk to me about your own problems. Like, Boston can't even deal with his own problems.
True.
Yeah. And then Boston's like, I won't mess with your little bro. Which is not true.
Which is very not true, judging by what happens at the end.
Yeah. But then he also, again, slightly makes points where he says, like, you should pay more attention to him because did you even know that he broke up with his girlfriend?
Dun, dun, dun.
Which we're assuming she didn't.
No, I'm assuming she didn't. She didn't look like she did.
And then he says, like, consider what kind of big sister you are and why your brother is not telling you anything. Then Mew is dancing, and Top is watching him, but Boston comes over and sits next to him. And I actually found the scene really funny.
True, but right when he sat down, I put in all caps, "Go away!"
Yeah, no, I said the same thing in my reaction. I was like, oh god, fuck off. But he sits down and he's like, hey, I bet me and Ray did it like countless times by now.
Oh my god, why do you have to be like this?
And Todd just looks over at him, and he's like, so I heard that Mew kicked you in the pool. Want that to happen again? And Boston just like zips his lip. He's like, nope. The end.
Yep.
And I found that hilarious.
Shut the fuck up.
Then Mew comes over and he's like, oh, why are you here? You're not welcome here. And this is when Boston, again, he's like, hey, I'm part of this whole project thing. I'm allowed to be here. And Mew is like, oh, I'm sorry. Did I interrupt something? Like, are you guys planning to screw each other right here? And then decides to get everyone's attention. And this part with a little cringe, not gonna lie. Yeah. He gets everyone's attention. He's like, hey, everyone, they're about to fuck right here. They're very shameless.
Oh my god.
And Boston just walks away.
Jesus.
But Top does notice that Mew is a little out of it right now.
He's very out of it, yeah. Because he's also just, he's gonna throw up.
Yeah. He runs to the bathroom to throw up, and Top follows him in there.
See, now that's more like it. That's obviously what's gonna happen if you do all that.
Yeah.
No coughing. I swear to God. Got me nuts.
So then he slides down in front of the sink, Mew's out of it, and he just looks at Top, And he's like, why are you such an asshole? Before he falls asleep on his shoulder. Which I feel like that was the moment where I kind of will like confirm that Mew is still in love with Top.
Yeah.
And this whole thing is just lashing out to spite him for what he did.
Definitely.
Then the cops come.
It's the fuzz.
It's the fuzz. They are here. And Shim's like, oh, hi, we're just having a party. And they're like, it's too loud. Did you get a permit? Because you need a permit to have a party here.
Uh-oh.
And she's like, oh, we didn't know that. Sorry.
I feel like you should if you're in architecture. I feel like you're supposed to be taught about permits when you're like an architecture student. I feel like you should know that.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
They didn't, but you should.
No, they shouldn't. They shouldn't.
And then he asks like, hey, are there drugs here? And Chim's like, no, just alcohol. It's fine.
Well, maybe they're not architecture students. Maybe they're business students. What are they in?
I don't know. I really don't. I hate to break you, the school aspect is the least of my concerns in the show.
That's a very good point. Nobody gives a fuck about
no one gives
school
a
in
fuck.
this show.
The only thing I know is they are not engineering students. That's about it.
That's all we need to know. They are not in engineering, which is shocking. Like with the amount of gays in this show, and there's no engineering students.
But while this conversation is going on with Chum and the cop, Sand overhears this and he's like, oh shit, because he needs to go to Ray to make sure he's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And he finds him. He tries to get him up and tries to get rid of all the coke. Tries to get him out. They get stopped by the cop. And Sand's like, oh, my friend's drunk, don't mind him. And he's like, wait, let me check. He does a pat down of Ray. Finds some coke in his pocket.
All right.
And Sand, worst lie of the show is literally him saying, oh, I think someone put it in his pocket by mistake because it belonged to someone downstairs.
Yeah, okay, because they'll believe that.
I'm like, how did that even make sense?
How would that, just to hide it, I guess, but like, why? Like, but
yeah, no, that was a bad lie, Sand.
Yeah.
Like, do better.
You could come up with a better lie.
Like, if you were in this situation, what would your lie be?
Gosh.
Hey, I found this coke on you, what is it? Or, how'd you get there?
If they find it on me, well, I would make sure they wouldn't find it on me, first of all.
I mean, that's the smart thing, but Ray's not smart, so...
But Ray's not smart, so...
You're taking too long, they're gonna arrest you.
Oh, fuck, they're gonna arrest me.
You gotta be fast!
I'm usually a very good liar, so I would just be... Okay, so, no. I would stall. Okay, no, but they've already found it on me.
They have literally taken it off of you and is holding it in front of you and saying, this is coke. Where did you get this? Or is this yours?
Okay, but what if they didn't find it on me yet? What if they were about
Well, okay, well then that's a different situation. In this situation, if you were saying, if you were with your friend who got coke found on them, and you had to come up with an excuse because they're coked out of their mind.
I don't know. I've only ever been in a situation where I stalled and they didn't find the drugs, okay? I don't know.
Well, you gotta think of it in case you ever end up in the situation.
That's the point, is before they look for the drugs, you have to stall. That is how you get out of it.
Well, they didn't stall. Because Sand didn't know Ray had drugs on him still.
Sir, that is flour.
So you would get arrested. You and your friend would get arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The first step is to avoid confrontation. Try your fucking darndest to get out of the situation before it gets worse.
Well, in this situation, there was no time to do that.
Okay, that was my advice, though. But see, Ray, too fucked up to muster his faculties.
Yeah.
You gotta do that first. I was not stoned yet, or I wasn't stoned. I was not under the influence yet, so I was still safe.
So then Ray and Sand start getting arrested. They get thrown on the ground.
No. Specifically, more Ray, wasn't it?
Ray definitely was, but Sand also was too.
Oh, Sand was too. Okay, damn.
Yeah.
I mean, he was trying to lie, so I
yeah. And Chum's kind of like, Top, can you do something? And Top does something?
I think he like pays him off.
I was gonna say, did he like pay him off? Because he takes the guy
It
to the side,
looked
give
like
him
it.
an envelope or paper or something?
I mean, we know where Top lives in like a fancy ass fucking apartment, so I think he paid him off.
Maybe.
Apparently, it worked.
Yeah.
But
But
things
then,
rich people can get away with.
yeah. And in this moment, Chum kind of tears into him.
Yeah, she does.
She's like, what's wrong with you? Like, everything we've done is getting ruined because of you.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't want to do this to work together as friends. You just want to do it to get close to Mew. Me and Boston were
That's
kind
a
of
very
nothing to
good
you.
Yep.
Like, you're ruining everything. I quit this friend group. I quit the project. I quit everything and leaves.
Damn. I mean, I agree with her.
Right.
She's just been trying to work on this fucking problem with her, or this project with her friends, and her friends all have these selfish, like, ideas anyway that are nothing about the project, for using it to get closer to other people, for using it to fuck other people. Like, she's just trying to get an A and work on something with her friends, and they're being bitches.
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree.
And Mew, I think, was fine too, working on it with her.
Yeah.
But then he got fucked over by Top, and then is now getting fucked over
And
a little
Boston.
bit by Boston, and Ray's involved in that too. So
And now getting fucked over by Ray.
And now he's getting fucked over by Ray. So it's all being ruined, to be fair. And poor Chum just wanted to do this, and everybody's out for their own interest.
Yeah. And then later, April does go to Chum and kind of comforts her. And she's crying. She's like, they don't care about me. And April's just like, hey, you did your best you could as their friend, and whatever happens now, it's up to them. It's their lesson to learn.
Exactly. This was the moment where I was like, I'm really loving their relationship and what we're getting to see of it, because this is a very healthy discussion where she's just reminding her, hey, none of this is on you. You did your best, so don't blame yourself. Let them work it out.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's out of your hands. You have nothing you have to do for them. It's all their fault. They need to fix it.
Yeah. And then we got Top carrying Mew into the bedroom, who is still passed out. He starts removing some of his clothes to get more comfortable. Guess the classic washcloth.
The washcloth. That's so true.
It's been a hot minute since we've seen one. I feel
it has been. I've missed the washcloth. The washcloth that heals all ailments.
Yes, even Coke apparently.
Even Coke. Well, geez, like, if it was this easy, like, why haven't drug addicts just put a wet washcloth in there?
Because they need someone who loves them to do it.
You're so right. We need our BL other half to put the wet washcloth on our face, or it doesn't work. The magic is in the couple. It's not in the washcloth itself. It's what you put into it.
Yeah, we all need our Top Gun to Harley Quinn.
So true.
And then they stay there and they sleep together. Just sleeping.
I do say maybe no to the cuddling. The cuddling was a little questionable for me. Because, like, Ray's still out of his mind and maybe he shouldn't be cuddling when he doesn't know he's there, and he's still pissed at him, so I imagine him waking up and going, what the fuck are you doing? Are you hugging me? So, if he's still mad at you, I wouldn't.
I agree. I think it was more of Top trying to protect Mew. Like, kind of be like a shield for him in case, like, Ray comes back or something, just to, like, make sure he's, like...
I do see some symbolism there about
safe.
being, like, a shield for him or something.
Yeah. I don't know what Top Gun was, but isn't that, like, someone who could, like, protect stuff or whatever?
I fucking don't know.
I was trying to match it with his costume. I don't know. I was trying here.
Is Top Gun an actual thing?
It's a movie.
Oh yeah, no. I know about the movie. I just thought
it's
like
Air
it was
Force
like a
One
job or something like that.
I don't know.
I know nothing.
Neither.
My cousin does say that Top Gun Maverick is the best movie of the year it came out. I'm like, alright.
Then we kind of have a montage of everyone. We see Ray just rolling around on the couch, still high, coked out of his mind.
He's just laying there trying to, like, sober up, I guess. Or, honestly, the fight probably did sober him up a little bit, because he looked a bit like, oh, Jesus, like, I fucked up.
Yeah, which also shows that Top did bail him out with whatever he did.
He did, yeah. I'm hoping this is like some kind of wake up call for him. He almost got arrested again. Chum said she's absolutely done with him. He almost has no friends right now. All of his friends hate him.
And also, the one person who hated him, Top, actually helped him in this situation. And
Yeah.
I want that to be a thing. I want
them to talk about it.
I want some sort of conversation with that. Chum and April are just sitting on the couch. We got Mew and Top again in bed. And then we get the end credit scene.
Oh no. Oh
where
dear.
Boston leaves, Adam chases him, he's like, hey, wait up. Hey, can I crash at your place tonight? I don't want to go home yet. And Boston's like, you better not. Chum will chew me out if she finds out.
Mm-hmm.
And Adam leans in and says, don't tell her.
Oh, he's gonna die. Oh. She's gonna kill Boston.
He's not gonna kill Boston.
She's gonna kill Boston.
Why would he kill Boston?
No, she's gonna kill Boston.
She's gonna kill Boston. I was like, why is he gonna kill Boston?
She's gonna kill Boston.
She's killing Boston.
Oh, 100%.
Damn.
That's the death.
Yeah. Okay, so question? Title?
I think this is our no sex title.
Okay, see.
I think it is. I know it's a cop-out, but I think this is our no sex title.
I think I have another solution.
Don't be brother sex.
What?
Don't be little brother sex.
I was not gonna do little brother sex. That sounds gross.
Thank God.
I was gonna maybe because this episode, while we don't see sex, we know at the end credit scene especially, it's implied that Boston and Adam are gonna have sex. So I was thinking we named this episode Implied Sex, because the sex kind of is implied by the end. However, because I don't want to use no sex, because if we use it now, we can't use it again. And if we use it now, there's still 9, 10, 11, 12 episodes, 4 more episodes, where if it doesn't happen, we're screwed for a title. And this one at least heavily implied, because Adam leaned in and whispered that in his ear, and like, that was very sensual.
Best friends, brothers?
I'm sorry, what?
Best friends, brothers.
Best friends, brothers sex. If they end up having sex next episode, we can name that Best Friends, Brothers.
Then we can name it that.
But I feel like since we didn't see sex, but it was implied.
Yeah.
I think that's what we need to go with.
Heavily implied sex.
Yeah, heavily implied sex.
I like that.
Okay. MVP.
MVP.
I actually got mine.
Honestly, there are 2 people I want to give it to.
I had 3 who I was torn between.
I swear to God, one of those better not have been Boston.
It was not.
God. I think I've got one.
Okay. Ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Chum.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Was the other one Top and Sands?
It was Top.
Yeah, mine was Top, Sand, or Chum.
Yeah. Honestly, I was thinking a little bit about Sand as well. So yeah, those were the 3. Yeah, Chum, she really like stood up for herself in this episode, and she was like, you fuckheads need to get like your shit together. She was going around individually to many other people going like with Boston and with Ray, just being like, hey, what the fuck? Like, could you maybe get your shit together so I don't fail and so I have my friends still? Because I worry about all of you, and I'm kind of tired of worrying about all of you. I think she was 100% in the right here, and she stuck to her guns. She didn't like waver on anything, which was good. She didn't even waver on like whether Top should be at the party or not. She's like, I invited him, leave him here.
Yeah, and another thing is I like that even though she was so mad and didn't like Top, she was willing to work with him to help Mew because she knew. I think deep down she did know that Top was worried about Mew. And he wasn't just trying to win him over. He did genuinely care about him, and she knew that. And she's like, "Fine, I don't like you, but we'll put our differences aside to help Mew because that's what we need to do right now."
Exactly. I think she felt that it was way more important to help Mew than her anger towards him was.
Yeah.
And that was very admirable friendship right there. So I 100% agree.
Yeah.
Okay, vibes?
Vibe.
Oh wait, sex. Do we anyone update on the sex list? But because it was implied, probably not, right?
No. I'm sure we're gonna get best friends brother sex next episode.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
I say yes. I mean, it's Boston.
There might be something in the next episode, but I'm not entirely sure. But I guess you'll have to infer from the vibes. Okay, so there's 3. First one is feelings.
That could literally be anyone.
Exactly.
Anyone's feeling anything.
Literally all of these are ambiguous, and one of them is just what the fuck. So, feelings, the token trip home.
Who is going home? I don't know if I think, but I hope it's Mew because I feel like Mew needs to go home right now. If anyone needs to go home right now, it's gonna be Mew. He needs to go see his mom's, de-stress from everything, kind of find his roots again, because he has been having a rough, buddy.
Yeah, honestly, he has. I think he's the one that needs it most. I think.
Yeah.
And also, we've seen Ray's home. We've seen
Ray's home, Sans home, Boston's home.
Yeah.
Pop's home a little bit. Not his parents.
We've seen his apartment. No, because his parents are dead.
Pop's?
No offense to Top.
Wait, his parents are dead?
Yes. Remember the fire? Oh no, he was alone. He was alone when the house caught on fire. My bad. I totally thought his parents died on fire. Okay.
Wait, what? You said that so casually too. I'm like, whoa.
I really thought his parents.
I thought his dad owned the hotel. That's why he fucking lives there.
Oh my god, his house did burn, but like his parents were away and he was alone, and that was the problem. Yeah. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I totally thought his parents died.
Okay, yeah.
I think Mew would need it the most.
I think Mew. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Are you ready for this last one?
No.
Call me daddy. You have no fucking idea.
I do have an idea, but I don't like it.
Alright, what is it?
I really hope it's not Boston telling that to Adam.
Okay, let's fucking hope not.
Like, that's so creepy if you're like fucking your like one of your best friend's little siblings and you're like, call me daddy.
You're gonna be like, excuse the fuck out of me. When you see that. Because I was watching the trailer and it was like, was it at the beginning? I feel like it was kind of towards the beginning of the thing because I was like watching, I was like, there's not a lot I could put in here about vibes. And then they said it and I was like, what? And I like rewound and I was like, excuse me? Pause. We need to think about
Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with Boston. I think Boston's the best.
Alright.
I don't know who else it could be.
You're gonna be like, wow, alright, Jesus.
Okay. Anyway, join us next week for Only Friends episode 9. We're nearing the end. We're
nearing the end and shit's still hitting the fan.
Yeah, this is like 2/4 of a way through. There are 12 episodes. There's 4 more left.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, 2/4.
Okay.
Goodness.
So join us next week for episode 9, which may or may not be called Daddy Sex or Best Friends Brother Sex. We might have some options next week.
God, I'm wondering if it's going to be called Daddy Sex. Jesus Christ.
I feel like if that ends up happening, we have to name it that, though.
Obviously.
Okay,
like,
good.
That's the only thing that we can name it.
I am glad we're on... Well, but Best Friends Brother Sex is kind of good, too. Like...
It is as well. I could just hear Victoria Justice singing it.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, yes.
I just want to edit it where she's like, my best friend's brother sucks. My best friend's brother sucks.
Oh, can someone make a Boston Adam edit with that song?
Yes, please.
That would actually be kind of great.
Oh, that'd be iconic.
Anyway, join us next week for episode 9 of Only Friends.
Yes. Maybe
we will see you all then.
See you then.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.